Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. I'm Sammy, your host. Today we're diving into King Lear by William Shakespeare, a tragedy that explores themes of power, betrayal, madness, and redemption. First performed in 1606, King Lear is one of Shakespeare's most profound and devastating plays. Let's dive into the key events and storylines so you'll feel like you've read it cover to cover. King Lear begins with the aging King Lear deciding to divide his kingdom among his 3 daughters, Goneril, Regan, and Cordelia. He plans to give the largest share to the daughter who loves him most. Goneril and Regan, the elder daughters, flatter Lear with extravagant declarations of love. However, Cordelia, the youngest and most sincere daughter, refuses to engage in such flattery, saying she loves him according to her bond, no more nor less. Lear, enraged by what he perceives as a lack of devotion, disowns and banishes Cordelia. The King of France, impressed by Cordelia's honesty, marries her despite her lack of a dowry. Lear divides his kingdom between Goneril and Regan, expecting to retain his authority and the privileges of kingship while they govern. However, once in power, Goneril and Regan quickly reveal their true nature. They view their father as a burden and strip him of his remaining authority. Lear's expectations of loyalty and care from his elder daughters are shattered as they betray him, leading to his descent into madness. Parallel to Lear's story is that of the Duke of Gloucester, who has 2 sons, the legitimate Edgar and the illegitimate Edmund. Edmund schemes to usurp his brother's inheritance by deceiving Gloucester into believing that Edgar is plotting against him. Edmund's manipulation leads to Edgar fleeing and disguising himself as a mad beggar named Poor Tom to avoid capture. As Lear's madness grows, he wanders the heath in a raging storm, accompanied by his loyal fool and later joined by Poor Tom. This journey into the wilderness represents Lear's physical and mental breakdown. In his madness, Lear begins to understand his own vulnerabilities and the suffering of others, gaining insight into the human condition. Meanwhile, Goneril and Regan's rivalry intensifies, particularly over their mutual attraction to Edmund. This sibling rivalry leads to further treachery and violence. Gloucester, who remains loyal to Lear, is betrayed by Edmund and captured by Regan and her husband Cornwall. In one of the play's most brutal scenes, Gloucester is blinded by Cornwall and left to wander helplessly. Edgar, still in disguise, finds his father and cares for him, eventually revealing his true identity. Cordelia returns to England with a French army to rescue her father and restore him to the throne. Despite their efforts, Lear and Cordelia are captured by Edmund's forces. In the play's tragic climax, Cordelia is hanged on Edmund's orders, and Lear, heartbroken by her death, dies in grief, holding her body in his arms. The play concludes with the deaths of Goneril, Regan, and Edmund. Goneril poisons Regan out of jealousy and then kills herself. Edmund, mortally wounded in a duel with Edgar, attempts to atone for his actions by trying to save Lear and Cordelia, but his repentance comes too late. Edgar and Albany, Goneril's husband, are left to restore order to the kingdom, though the cost has been devastating. King Lear is a profound meditation on the nature of power, the fragility of human relationships, and the consequences of betrayal and pride. Shakespeare's portrayal of Lear's journey from arrogance and blindness to suffering and insight is both tragic and enlightening. The play's exploration of madness, loyalty, and redemption continues to resonate with audiences, making it one of Shakespeare's most enduring works. In conclusion, King Lear by William Shakespeare is a deeply moving and tragic exploration of the human condition. Its themes of power, betrayal, madness, and redemption are timeless, offering profound insights into the complexities of human nature and the consequences of our actions. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. If you enjoyed this summary, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading.